Here comes Adele Quo and her segment of
It's Easy Being Green.
Minus, what happened to Joe Tree Frog?
Well, Joe is on vacation. We've got to shake things up a little bit because we're going to start Easy Being Green with a question to my handsome anchor.
Oh, wow. Since you put it
You're
that
very
way.
nice today.
I am. I'll come up with an answer of some sort.
Is your contract
Family
up?
Feud style.
What's the #1 nuisance creature munching on and causing havoc in your garden?
Squirrels.
Squirrels.
And?
Well, my guess would be rabbits. They're devastating.
Oh, yeah, they're...
But
all right, what do they do on Family Feud?
Triple We miss. And the answer is...
You're wrong.
It's going to be the deer.
Oh, yeah,
dear, the deer.
They're out there.
We were close.
Yeah, you were.
Lots of them.
But close, but not enough. More gardeners complain about hungry deer chomping and destroying garden beds than any other critters. The cute and adorable white-tailed deer seem to be everywhere, on your lawn, in your garden, and all over the roads. Ironically, Bambi and friends almost disappeared from Virginia in the early 1930s from overhunting. The Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries, VDGIF, started to import deer from other states and restocked areas until 1992. Fast forward to the present, the VDGIF estimate Virginia's deer population is now about 1 million strong and growing. There are more deer in Virginia now than when the first colonists landed at Jamestown in 1607. There are just too many deer, and their numbers are becoming unsustainable. Deer face little threat from their natural large predators, especially in northern Virginia. The wolves, cougars, and coyotes are gone now, leaving the deer herds the potential to double in size every year. Hunting is the primary tool to keep deer in check, but deer have become a huge threat to the biodiversity of our forests. The deer eat their way through the forests, removing the shrub layer, eating the acorns, hickory nuts, and tree seedlings, and causing our native wildflowers on the forest floor to disappear from the landscape. Non-native invasive plants move in, resulting in a low diversity landscape. Other wildlife and plant communities in our forest ecosystem are thrown out of whack and negatively impacted. Further, deer prefer an edge habitat, so they thrive in our fragmented urban landscape that the humans have created. After overbrowsing the woodland understory, they feast on the ornamental plants that the buffets grown in our suburban yards. Each deer eats on average 5 to 15 pounds of plant material each day, relying on broadleaf plants, twigs, buds, nuts, and whatever else we like to plant in our yards and that occur in our natural areas. To discourage deer browsing in your garden, select less palatable native plants, which include shiny, aromatic, fuzzy, and or prickly plants. But if they're hungry, they'll just eat anything, including the deer-resistant plants. You can email me at adelek.easybeingreen@gmail.com, and I'll send you my list of deer-resistant Chesapeake Bay native plants. Remember, it's easy being green.
You don't have a tiny URL in that, right?
Yeah, that's just an email address. Pretty simple.
How about cacti? I think cacti would do it.
Oh yeah, put a bunch of cacti in, and you should be.
I can't imagine any
critter-free.
critter wanting to eat cacti.
Well,
and that's
prickly
an interesting.
cacti are they are edible. We can eat them.
Except for the thorns.
Well, you want to take the thorns off.
That's an interesting statistic
want
that there are now more deer in Virginia than there were in 1607
That's correct.
when the first colonists arrived in Jamestown. That is quite a...
You did your research.
Yeah,
quite
they
a
almost
statistic.
almost disappeared.
Good research. All right, thanks, Adele.